It's college football on CBS Sports Network presented by Geico. The UConn Huskies hosting the Georgia State Panthers, coming your way from Pratt and Whitney Stadium. Well, welcome into our version of Friday Night Lights. Jordan Kent alongside two-time Super Bowl champion Logan Ryan. And Logan, UConn's been sensational at home. Kick it off to the Panthers. DJ Riles back to receive for Georgia State. Chris Freeman gives it the boot, and Riles will let it roll out of the end zone. And with that, we bring in the third member of our team, Keon.
It's the number 2 third down defense in college football.
3rd and 3. Cradle in motion. Gibson, pressure coming, has to fire it through the middle. And that's what we talked about, Logan, what UConn's able to dial up. As we said, 3 different backs will see the field throughout this game for UConn. They go to Brown. Brown puts his foot in the turf, and Brown driving forward. Brown trying to cut it back, upended at the 7-yard line.
Starting fast, you can't start any faster than that. They block up the run game perfectly well. Mel Brown is patient. He cuts back and he hits it vertical, and he has that type of speed. He's the fastest back in their arsenal.
They go back to Brown. Brown takes it down to the 3-yard line. 50, goal from the 3. Darrell Robinson checks in. They fake it to Robinson, slip it to the tight end. He dives into the end zone. Lewis Hanson with the 3-yard TD.
And Hanson's his lead blocker. Actually, he's the receiver on the route. Look how Hanson flashes from the right to the left of your screen. Defender thinks he's going to get blocked. He ran right past him. Great play call by Gordon Samus. Great.
Kick is up, and it's good. So Freeman and the Huskies. Gibson surveys the field, everyone exit. Gibson trying to run. Gibson has an opportunity, dives forward. He's going to be stopped just short, though.
I'm sure some of them are going to pop out.
Gibson back to pass, has time, finds Hurst. Hurst tries to break the tackle, but Hurst is going to be stopped 2 yards short. Famina Brown in on the hit. James Allen ready for his second punt of the game. TJ Sheffield back to receive. Another booming punt. Sheffield has a chance. Wrapped up by the second gunner at the 16-yard line. 40. Darrell Robinson's the back. Offensive line trying to identify the mic. Evers back to pass. Has protection. Slings it to the sideline. Long pass. Catch is made. Skylar Bell on the crossing route. 12-yard gain for a first down.
I would love to see him match up with Skylar Bell as much as possible.
Bell in motion. They go to Robinson. Robinson busts one open, lowers his head, and gets another first down for the Huskies after the 11. 2nd and 2 for UConn.
They see the man-to-man with the safety high here.
They fake the handoff. They go to Hanson, the tight end. He picks up the first down, and also the Huskies. Evers, double clutch, slings it out. Bell can't come down with it. So now it's 4th and 3, and the field goal unit will trot onto the field for UConn. Well, for his last 13, this a 42-yard attempt from the right hash. Snap and hold are good. Here's the kick from Freeman. Freeman's kick is good, so UConn will tack on 3 more and build their lead to 10.
UConn to tackle in space.
Beasley still the back. 2nd and 4. They go to Beasley. Beasley sprints forward. Stopped right at about the first Terrio in the game now for Zach Gibson. So an early development with the QB shuffle. They're going to let him sling it. He goes to the outside to Cradle. Cradle, a little wiggle, dives forward, and another first down for Georgia State.
Yeah.
It's a little 1-2 punch at the QB position for the Panthers. 2nd and 4. They go to Brock again. Brock, some tough running, sheds a tackler, takes 3 men to bring him down, but gets another first down for do what's needed for the team. 1st and 10. Michael Duke's now the back. Gibson, though, going to do a late throw to the outside and sprinting down the sideline, Petey Tucker. And
Duke some more pass catching back. I see a pass coming up on this one.
Gibson has some time. Gibson lofts it over the top. It's caught in the corner. Ted Hurst hauls it in. 7-yard touchdown for the Panthers.
Ted Hurst with the toe tap. Did he get the feet down? Not one. It looked like he got both. Has the corner route to him. He has all this space out there. And look at his ability to high point the ball, how he does it best. And watch the feet, ladies and gentlemen. I think he got that one down and the shin, similar to Garrett Wilson last night for those who watched. Impressive play by Ted Hurst, their #1 receiver this season.
Impressive scoring drive. 10 plays, 75 yards. Liam Rickman, extra point is good.
And it allows this defense to sit all the way back here and protect the sticks.
3rd and 13, Evers gonna step up and run. Evers, though, a late throw to the sideline. It is caught for the UConn first down. How about Shamar Porter? 47-yard line, 3rd and 1. The handoff, driving forward. Is the pile gonna make it? The officials do mark it a first down. Darrell Robinson, enough horsepower there to keep those team in sacks. Used to pursuing the quarterback. Robinson immediately bursting forward. The ball popped out, though. Georgia State seems to think they've got the fumble. That's a huge turnover by this Panther defense, and they've flipped the script already.
Absolutely. They did a great job getting the ball here. DC Kevin Sherrer talks about the takeaways.
Matters. 3rd.
Big third down here. We got to convert this one. It's an empty set. They're going to bring the back in. And remember, they're going to open up UConn.
Pressure comes. They sling it to the outside. Catch is made. Delivered right on time. Empty backfield. 3rd and 6. Gibson slings it. Cradle the catch. In traffic. And another 3rd down scored on their last offensive possession. Go to Cradle. Cradle gets a couple of blockers. Cradle, a tough run. And now it's Georgia State delivering the hits on their own sideline.
Yeah, Ja'Kias Cradle, he ends runs
9.
Kyle Lowe's in, the Wildcat quarterback in to run the ball.
Lowe, a late mesh, the ball bounces off the turf. And DJ Murray just has to get to the sideline as we...
Holding, offense, number 5, 10-yard penalty. It's still first down.
So on 1st and goal, Michael Dukes.
Some pressure
is the
coming
back.
down here, looks like off the side.
Pressure does come. 5 unblocked. Gibson has to avoid it. Gibson then slings it. Nice job of Gibson of avoiding the sack, but you see all of a sudden.
I keep my eye on him as well.
They fake it to Brock. Gibson has some time. They dump off the screen to the tight end, Dorian Fleming. And Fleming able to pick up 6 yards. Will make it 3rd and...
Or are they going to pop out of it?
Gibson has a little bit of time. The slant. Cradle tried to reach behind him. Couldn't secure the catch. And that'll bring up 4th attempt for Liam Rickman. He's 9 of 13 on field goals. Has a long of 47 this season from the right hash. Kick is up. And it is good as Georgia State has tied this ball game.
Doesn't have all his players just yet.
3rd and 7 for UConn. Edwards is in to protect. Evers flushed out of the pocket. Evers sprinting for the first down marker. He's going to have to go out of bounds before he can pick it up. So Georgia State gives punt of the game for UConn. Stutz. A line drive. That's going to take a bounce. Scooped up by DJ Riles. Riles, though, excellent coverage from the...
If not pass it, they've done a really good job. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Dukes is the back. Gibson has time. Gibson, pass and catch, complete. P.D. Tucker able to maintain some of his footing. And we've seen a couple of players slot.
I see the pressure here. All these guys lined up.
4-man rush. Gibson has to get rid of it. Intercepted. Running it back. Demond Brinson read it perfectly. And a monster turnover created by UConn.
UConn drops out of the pressure. We talk about these zones of throwing it. Brinson goes right there and takes it away. Gibson did it once, did it twice, but you're not going to get me the 3rd time. Brinson comes, and look how he's running the route. He ran the route before the receiver even looked. Gibson on full. No, that's how it all works. You know, you think, oh, they're going to drop out. I'm going to have this zone, and it's going to be an easy throw, and they put someone right in that zone that you were thinking of throwing it to.
20-yard return, Mel Brown. Nice carry on first down, 11 yards. Field 3rd and 10 with 30 seconds left in the first half. Evers scanning the left side of the field. He's running, lofts it up, lands out of bounds. So now on 4th and 10, Chris Freeman will come out and try and test
something in his bag.
Snap and holder good. Freeman drives it through. So 3 more points for UConn. They take a 3-point.
Yeah.
Picked up the kick and nearly ran it back 65 yards.
That was the year before I got on the Patriots. But that was one of the most impressive big man plays of all time.
Georgia State will take the knee. UConn will receive the second half kickoff. The Panthers trailed by 10, scored 10 unanswered. And then UConn, after the interception by Damon Brinson throughout the first half, it was UConn that took the early 10-0 lead. Georgia State responded. But Logan, as you said, Georgia State not flinching on the road in this situation. And for more, let's send it down to Kiana Martin.
Hey guys, you guys are spot.
Converting this one.
Hansen in the fullback position essentially here, and they bring down Brett Buckman, a blocking receiver. They go to Edwards. Edwards plows for it. Flag does come in. Edwards has got green grass. Edwards sprints it down to the 20-yard line. But you see several Georgia State defenders.
It was on the defense there. And Cam Edwards, I talked about, you bring him in the game to run downhill, do stuff like this. Blocked up so well. And this is what he can do, man. This guy can, sometimes it's hard to get a rhythm, who to get the ball to.
2nd and 9, Gathings comes down in short motion. Evers gonna throw it to the end zone, but knocked down and the flag comes in. Skylar Bell.
Offensive pass interference.
That's gonna be against UConn in this situation.
Defense, number 22. 15-yard penalty, first down.
Prime position. Try and get their second touchdown of the game.
Cam Edwards back in the game.
Edwards, the handoff, a shift. Edwards plunging forward. Gonna be stopped short. They get to the line of scrimmage. They toss it to Darrell Robinson. Robinson in for the touchdown. UConn pats the lead.
Darrell Robinson comes in the game. He hasn't played a bunch, but he came in for the one that mattered.
Together a quick and efficient drive.
With all these guys in the line of scrimmage, who's coming and who's going?
4-man rush, they set up the screen. Catch is made, they lose him in traffic. Michael Dukes, and another 3rd down conversion. 4-man rush, Gibson has to dump it off. Catch is made by Freddie Brock, and now a decision coming up here for Georgia State. 7-yard gain.
This is a close spot. This is a close spot, but they're on the ball. They're going for it. Georgia State's going for it.
They crowd the line. Gibson trying to find a hole. Gibson has to spin. Second effort. Did he get it? Georgia State likes to think so. The ball popped out for a moment because you see Petey Tucker has it around the 33-yard line.
It's all going to be, and it was not a generous spot. This could be short. Oh, wow. You talk about a game of centimeters. See what number is written on that football. That's how much they want you to concentrate it all the way into your hands.
The only numbers ever caught in my life. Here we go. Gibson sets his feet. Gibson down the middle of the field. A contested catch is made. Excellent body control.
Run it. If he can throw it out one-on-one to someone, he will.
Empty backfield for Lowe. He is met at the line of scrimmage. Jaden McDonald answered back out there. Empty backfield.
I would love to see Lowe throw it because they're going to be, everyone's anticipating a run from him again.
Lowe swings it to the outside and buried. They sprint to the line of scrimmage. They fake it. Gibson trying to survey things, just has to lollipop it out of bounds. Makes it 3rd and goal.
Yeah, whatever they try to run.
4-man rush. Gibson standing in the pocket, dumps it off. Cradle Upended at the 3-yard line, and now a decision coming here for Georgia's first kick earlier in this game. Chip shot is good for Rickman, so Georgia State carves into this UConn lead. Make it a 7-point game, 4:36 left here.
Good athletes should never fall, should never slip and fall.
3rd and 10, Georgia State. What are you thinking here defensively?
Keep them in front of you, man. Don't let anyone get behind you.
And not making the catch is Bell, a similar situation to what we 3rd and 2, Gibson trying to read this defense, make sure he doesn't see any ghosts. Gibson has time, the screen to the tight end, Fleming sheds a tackler, but gonna be stopped short of the first down. Addition flips, James Allen in his own paint. Sends it sailing high, spiraling kick. A fair catch is made by Sheffield at the 43-yard line, 40 as they can be in that situation. But great experience and one that you'll always live with. Mel Brown picking up the first down for UConn. Another big conversion for the...
And that's what happens with concussions. The brain rattles in the head. So some players wear that Q collar, and Evers has to wear that.
The handoff to Brown. Brown keeps his feet, straining for the sideline. Brings the defense. State had given up 192 rush yards per game. 2nd down, Evers fakes it, Evers keeps it, gets a nice block by Edwards, and Evers dives forward to pick up like that.
When he's at his best, absolutely. When his legs are involved, he's a better quarterback.
Edwards on the stretch, Edwards pinballing forward, 5-yard gain, brings up.
Skylar Bell, their #1 guy right here, one-on-one coverage in the slot.
UConn to try and make it a 2-possession lead. Evers waltzes into the end zone. UConn builds on this lead.
That was Nick Evers at his best this drive. He got his legs involved. He made the right cut, perfectly blocked up front. Hits him with the Cam Ward celebration, kind of.
1-2 punch for this UConn Husky offense. Freeman, the extra point. It's good. The lead is now 14. 50% of the time tonight. However, this is the most crucial one. Gibson getting it out, pass is tipped, but then a flag comes in after the play in the backfield. And this is going to be roughing the passer as well. And now you see Gibson on the ground, writhing in pain.
So Dalmont Gordon's going to come free here. He lowers his helmet.
After further review, there is no foul for targeting. The personal foul, roughing the passer, the penalty will still be enforced. Automatic first down.
So no foul for targeting, and completed his only pass on his first play. Veyer, corner blitz coming, steps up, it's protected. Veyer gives it right back to UConn. It's an interception.
It doesn't get any worse of a start for Veyer there. The corner pressure comes. He steps up beautifully. And your first play be a pass, but you see Veyer move out to his left. And he's trying to get it to the receiver, but he had put no height or touch on the ball. It went directly to the defender.
Think about that, a right-handed quarterback, Logan. You played the position, rolling out to your left, trying to put some heat on the ball.
Yeah, one of his last games at the end, he'll take that.
They go to Mel Brown Jr. Hole opens up. What can Brown do for you? 31 yards for the touchdown.
UConn can do what UConn does. The turnover.
Down for Georgia State has completely flipped in the matter of 2 plays to a resounding 21-point advantage for the UConn Huskies. On their final home game of the season as we welcome in November, it's Mel Brown taking it home for the Huskies.
They show everybody, and they either bring them all or they pop out. I don't know when they do it and why, but they're going to do one of the two.
Well, let's count them. 4-man rush. Gibson, patience. Gibson delivers to the sideline. It's Brock. Catch was made right near the foot. Gibson to keep the drive alive. They hand it off. Easily picked up, and it's Brock. Brock sprinting towards the end zone. Brock with the touchdown, and on 4th and 1, they go 55 yards for the score.
And when you bring all the pressure, if you get one little seam, you are 88 and out the gate. One person misses, Malik Dixon-Williams there, and there was no one behind you to tackle him. There's no safety in the middle of the field. Everyone came on a blitz.
A timely response from the Panthers. Extra point is good. And now it's a 2-score. But Logan, that's a penalty against Georgia State. And as they go to Mel Brown again, nearly broke off another one. Tripped up after 11. Continue to keep these drives alive. On 3rd and 2, they go to Edwards. Edwards sprints forward, picks up the first down, and drags some defenders with him. 7 yards on the crucial carry for UConn. They go to Mel Brown. Brown trying to get there with the second effort. Going to be stopped short. 4th down coming up. And timeout called by Georgia State.
As in a 2-score lead.
Connor Stutz try and get this near the pin. And that is caught at about the 6-yard line, so really can't draw it up much better than that. 4-man rush. Gibson trying to avoid the sack, can't get it to Dukes. Dukes had it, but flags come in at the end of the play, and this could be another roughing the passer.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, number 90. 15-yard penalty, 1st down.
Bryce Yates. Gibson, pressure coming off the back foot, almost intercepted. Jordan Wright drops it. And now
I would not, because you're protecting a 2-score lead. You don't have to be desperate to get them off the field right here.
4th and 5, empty backfield. Gibson, catch is made, good for the first down. He was past the sticks. And that will keep this drive alive for the Panthers. 4-man rush coming, it's picked up decently. Gibson rolling out of the pocket. Gibson gonna use his legs. And Gibson gets out of bounds. Javon Banks beat him to the spot. Now it's 2nd and 11. Gibson has time, wants to go over the top, has Hurts. He makes the catch, dragged down to the 1-yard line. And they go over the top. Gibson trying to keep his feet, throws it, tipped. Malik Dixon-Williams got a hand on it.
He's the man down here.
Gibson looking to the left side. Gibson throws it, batted down again. 3rd down coming up.
I'm surprised if he touches it here.
Gibson stepping up. Gibson gonna do it himself. And Georgia State with a chance to make it a 7-point game.
We told you, Zach Gibson's not the guy you count out. He's comfortable in these situations. He doesn't like it. He takes it easy with his feet. He's been solid all night. He's been solid these last 2 drives. When they needed to score, they got scores. UConn has to be able to close them out. And now we have a 1-score game coming up late.
Liam Rickman to kick the extra point. This is clearly a game in which he hasn't done anything to hurt his team. And you have to sometimes throw the record out the window. So it's a 7-point game, Logan.
Rolling, and all these players over here are going to wait for it.
Rickman puts a little sauce on it. Ball's bouncing. Where's it going? Did Georgia State get on it? They're pointing in that direction.
It doesn't get better of an onside kick of a watermelon slice than that. That is a beautiful kick.
And a UConn player comes out of the scrum with the ball. There's been no decisive call from the official. And it is now UConn ball. The necessary bounces.
Man, shout out to Liam Rickman. We talked about it. It's going to slow up right about 10 yards. Once it crosses that line, it is fair game. Georgia State has people there. You just got to come up with the ball. You got to fight for it. You got to come away. I see that a Georgia State player has it, but all that matters is who comes up with the ball at the end. UConn seemed like they won. If I had the headset on, now I don't. I have the headset up here, and my job's to analyze, so I would kick it.
They go to Edwards. Edwards trying to fight for the first down. Is it enough? No. Georgia State stops them short, and now a decision Edwards to ice the game for UConn. They go to Edwards. Edwards gets the first down, and UConn's going to close this out. 5 yards on the
goal. They're going bowling now on that run. Huge win for UConn tonight.
How about this homestand? UConn goes 5-1 over their last 6 games. They improved to 6-3. They become bowl eligible. They send the seniors out with the gift of a victory, and Coach Mora keeps the good times rolling in yet another dramatic one-score game at Pratt & Whitney Stadium.